Okay, I'd like to begin this video with a special little shout out to Capitan Bastos. He watches me on YouTube. He just recently lost his DJI Spark. He was flying it over a river, flew it backwards, it hit a tree branch, it went into the muddy river, and it wrecked the Spark. He's basically lost that drone. Unfortunate. I will put the link to the video in the description if you want to check that out. He also has a PayPal if you want to give a donation to him. So I recently had a troll comment from one of these real horrible motherfuckers on YouTube. It's one of these guys who doesn't seem to understand the purpose of a video, and I think through not understanding just decides to go straight to abuse. The video in question is about Chengdu's Tibetan quarter and its conflict. May I just remind you, this channel is called Y2J Does Asia. So whilst I do a hell of a lot of just generic vlog type stuff, I have been to China 3 times now. Whilst in China in 2014, I went to Chengdu. Chengdu is the city of the pandas. It also is near Tibet. And if you know your history, you'll know that China and Tibet have a bit of a conflict in that relationship there. And in Chengdu, the local Tibetans don't always get along with the local Han Chinese. And on certain days of the year, in particular holidays, there can be, you know, kind of fighting, riots, civil unrest in that city, and in particular in that area of the city in Chengdu's Tibetan quarter. So it was a very random video for me to make, but the reason I made it is because we were walking through there. We were there in 2014. I was there. And there's only 2 types of people in the world who would even know about this, or even care for that matter. One of them would be a tourist, someone who has gone there and learned about it, to learn that, oh, this Tibetan quarter exists. And then there are the certain, and this is really going to be hard to pigeonhole, Chinese internet trolls. So Chinese people, they have internet trolls just like everyone else has internet trolls. And internet trolls are horrible pieces of shit, aren't they? I mean, we all have to deal with them eventually. So I got this fantastic comment from this ignorant person here. And I'm pretty damn sure this person is Chinese, because when I go and look at their channel, they are a subscriber to obviously a whole lot of Chinese channels. So of course, what do you do when you get a comment like this? Well, the standard logic, the standard advice is, of course, don't feed the trolls. Sometimes though, you feel like you've got to give some kind of a response, so why not agree with them, you know? So I left this comment in reply to them, you know, sure, you know, cock-sucking white trash stirring up ethnic conflict in China. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You know, those homosexual men, oh, they like to stir up the ethnic trouble. You know, the homosexual men do it. Yes. Accuracy, right here. You know, this is accuracy. Fuck, I hate internet trolls. That's PB Tech. Gonna go get a graphics tablet. First one ever. That's the one. There's my graphics tablet. So I don't know why I come up with the idea, but I come up with the idea of using hand-drawn titles for all my titles of my videos now. Because I'm always looking for a way that I can make my videos unique and stand out from the crowd, which is bloody hard to do, considering the fact that all of online video, YouTube, VIDME, the whole lot, is this really crowded marketplace. So I'm constantly trying to think of what can I do that other people don't do. You know, just tiny little tweaks. Some of them, usually most of them are very small, but just little things that are a little bit different. And hopefully, if I come up with enough little things that are a little bit different and add them all together, then you get videos that just look differently and sound different from other people's videos. I'll talk about that in later on the day with music. Okay, this is how you add your blocked words into your YouTube channel. So click on Creator Studio. This will bring up your list of videos. Then click on Community, and you will see comments will come up. Now, along the top right of the screen there is a little wheel like a cog. So you click on that, and this brings up your community settings. So you've got automated filters, moderators, approved users, hidden users, blocked words, blocked links. So your approved users there, those are the guys that you know, can always have their stuff show up. Hidden users, those are your trolls that you've blocked. Fuck those guys. And blocked words. So let's just zoom in here and have a look at the blocked words. Okay, so after reading a few troll comments, I thought to myself, well, you know, these trolls, they're a bit predictable. Why don't I take some of the stuff that I've seen them post, because this is the kind of stuff they're going to post. So I'm not going to read all of that out, but you can see what it says, and a lot of the stuff will be applicable to you, right? So I'm overweight, right? So the word fat is in there quite a lot. But, you know, because trolls, you know, people who are having a go at you, they're just going to do it whatever they think is going to upset you. So if you've got glasses, maybe it will be 4 eyes, or if you're black, you know, they'll call you the N-word, or, you know, they'll use racial slurs. You know, they'll just go for whatever they think is going to upset you. I know this from experience. So once you've put all of that stuff in, you may have to do a little bit of research to actually figure out what words you want to put in there. Back up to the top and click save. And that is how you put in the blocked words on YouTube, which is going to help filter out those bullshit troll messages. One of the things that drives me crazy from time to time is kind of the overuse of vlog music. It's this kind of high-pitched, kind of synthesized, modern, contemporary pop electronic stuff. I know that's a bit weird to explain it like. Let me just play the music and you'll get what I'm talking about. God, I hate that stuff. Now, here's where it's a bit tricky, right? Because there are certain people who make videos that I quite like, and I like their cinematography, and I like the films they make, but they use this stuff, and they use it again and again and again and again. The way I look at it, everything is fine in moderation. Go ahead, use this music in moderation. But why not use some other types of music? Here's some other types of music that I like to use. 1980s style pop rock. A little bit of synthesizer in there. If the situation calls for it, some nice quiet ambient music. Some old school 1960s, 1970s blues, brother, the blues. Oh yeah, this music is totally organic. There's no synthesizers, no pop, you know, no auto-tune. It's real, organic, authentic music. This is the real fucking deal. If you need something a little funky, a little bit of a hip-hop vibe, there is music for that too. Scared to death, scared to look, they're shook, they're shook. There ain't no such things as halfway crooks. And if you really need to pump up the energy levels, heavy fucking metal. Please, don't use the same music over and over and over and over again. A little bit of variety goes a long way. And the last thing to talk about in this video is going to be travel plans. So, Coco and I, we've gone through the big procedure, the big journey that we had to go through this year. We sold the old house, we rented another house, we bought a new house, and we got married. A lot of work and a lot of money spent. And that did leave us fairly broke for at least a few weeks, but we are at the stage now where we're starting to build up our savings again, just a little bit. So we are planning on going back to China again next year, hence the name of this channel, Y2J Does Asia. We will be going back to China next year. I'm thinking probably March, April, May. Not really sure about that yet. Possibly a stopover in another country, like maybe Australia, maybe Fiji, maybe Thailand. Not really sure about that yet either, but we are definitely traveling. I'm also going to be doing at least a couple of geography videos, because geography is one of the things that I want to start including into my travel videos. So geography, think Indiana Jones. When you watch Indiana Jones, any of the Indiana Jones movies, they show you like the map screen. It's like the map montage where the map pops up on screen and you see, you know, the red line flying from one place to the other and stopping over here, stopping over there, you know, as Indiana Jones flies around the world. I want to start putting that into my travel videos, because it gives context to where you are and how you got there. And my videos in the past have lacked that. They haven't had it. So I'm gonna do some geography videos for my old China videos, and they're going to function a little bit like a clip show. So it'll be me explaining we went here, then there, then there, then there, then there, and I'll be showing you clips of very short clips of some of the videos I've already made. So it'll be kind of like a clip show, but it'll give you a taste of some of the stuff you might have missed out on, and you might see something that's interesting to you, and you might, you know, click on a video and go and watch that old video. I wish, and I'm going to try and include this kind of geography map thing into future videos. This video has gone on long enough. If you stuck to the end, very thankful. Thank you for watching. Consider going and checking Capitan Bastos' video out, because the poor bastard lost his drone in the river. Yeah, drones aren't cheap.